In the heart of technological innovation, SpaceX, the trailblazing aerospace company, is gearing up for an extraordinary feat. Elon Musk's vision is about to take a giant leap toward the stars, and SpaceX is on the verge of launching its groundbreaking Starship into orbit, pushing the boundaries of space exploration further than ever before. These are the shocking revelations. Starship 25 explosion. In the realm of space exploration, the Starship 25 episode becomes a critical and revealing chapter. The narrative begins with the spaceship's explosion, an event that left trails of uncertainty in the space community. Elon Musk, in his special presentation at the Starbase factory on January 12th, finally shed light on the causes behind this incident. According to Musk, the detonation occurred around 2 minutes after separation, at an altitude of 148 kilometers. The explanation revolves around a planned fuel dump maneuver. SpaceX intended to eliminate excess liquid oxygen towards the end of the upper stage engine's combustion. The logic was to completely deplete the fuel before re-entry, but the execution was not as efficient as expected. Musk's account is clear. The liquid oxygen venting was not handled optimally, resulting in a fire and explosion. The revelation adds a layer of understanding to the fire show observed during the integrated test flight 2. However, the detailed analysis of how this venting led to the fire remains in the shadows, adding a touch of mystery to the incident. Additional context on the telemetry of the Ship 25 adds another intriguing element. Despite the tragic outcome, the telemetry showed surprising stability. The suggestion that the ship could have reached orbit if not for subsequent events raises fundamental questions. How could telemetry remain stable amid the chaos? What else could we have learned if circumstances had been different? These events pave the way for the future of SpaceX's space trials. The promise of a third Starship flight in February, with the ambitious goal of reaching orbit, marks a significant milestone. The narrative becomes a story of perseverance and learning in the realm of space exploration. Will SpaceX overcome the present challenges, or will we face new uncertainties in the vast confines of the cosmos? The Starship 25 explosion is not merely a mishap. It is a vibrant and enigmatic chapter in the chronicle of space exploration. From the failure in the fuel dumping maneuver to projections for the future, each detail contributes to our understanding of the universe and its complexities. This episode is a reminder that, in cosmic exploration, lessons often come from trials and errors. The cosmos, with its secrets and challenges, remains a fertile ground for human inquiry. What other mysteries does the cosmos hold for us? And what revelations will emerge in the tests to come? These are questions that invite us to contemplate the vast and unknown cosmos as we continue to explore its mysteries. Upcoming challenges for Starship. Let's delve into the exciting anticipations surrounding the upcoming Starship flight, marking a crucial chapter in space exploration. Flight 3, scheduled for February, carries ambitious objectives that could redefine the limits of space technology. The epicenter of anticipation is the demonstration of deorbit and propellant transfer. This flight not only aims to reach orbit, but also perform an engine burn in space from the main tank of the spacecraft. This tank, located at the nose of the vehicle, is the smallest spherical container and is specifically designated for the re-entry and landing of the ship. The demonstration seeks to validate Starship's ability to reliably deorbit, a crucial milestone in space engineering. The focus on propellant transfer from the main tank to the main tank is a significant step toward the orbital refilling procedure. This process will be crucial for future Starship missions, especially those destined for the Moon. Elon Musk, during the presentation, envisions this advancement as an essential precursor to the feasibility of refueling in orbit, a prerequisite for planned lunar missions. Musk not only presents a technical challenge but also shares his vision that the first propellant transfer test between ships could occur by the end of this year. This announcement generates expectations about the rapid and ambitious evolution of Starship's capabilities. Although exact dates may be tentative, SpaceX's direction aims to solidify its position as a leader in space exploration. Additionally, it is revealed that SpaceX plans to test the payload door of the PEZ dispenser on later flights. This door will play a crucial role in deploying full-sized Starlink V2 satellites. This operation aligns with Musk's vision of deploying satellites in space more efficiently and economically. In pursuit of these ambitious goals, SpaceX projects several tests throughout 2024 and 2025. This hectic schedule reflects the urgency and determination in the continuous development of Starship. Musk, despite the inevitable uncertainties surrounding space exploration, maintains his stance on the potential for the first propellant transfer test by the end of the year. In the expansion of cosmic exploration, each Starship flight becomes a chapter of innovation and advancement. The promise of more ambitious tests not only solidifies SpaceX's position at the forefront of space technology, but also invites us to envision a future where reuse and efficiency are the keys to conquering the confines of the cosmos. This journey promises not only to explore new horizons in space, but also to unlock technologies that will revolutionize our understanding and navigation of the infinite universe. Artemis delays. In the Artemis program update, a narrative of changes and challenges unfolds, shaping the course of future lunar missions. NASA, in a teleconference on January 9th, presented significant modifications to its schedule, projecting a new landscape for Artemis 2 and 3. The most notable change concerns Artemis 2, initially planned to launch no earlier than September 2025. However, the new perspective indicates a crewed flight in the Orion capsule no earlier than September 2026. This postponement is grounded in safety concerns, an unwavering priority for NASA. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson leads the explanation of these changes. Technical issues in the Orion module and Space Launch System, SLS launch vehicle, are unraveled. During the Artemis 1 mission in December 2022, additional erosions were identified in the capsule's thermal shield. While no damage occurred, NASA opts not to leave it to chance, prioritizing a thorough assessment and correction. Challenges don't stop there. Internal tests uncover a failure in the circuit operating some crucial valves in Orion's life support systems. This finding not only demands a complete redesign, but also entails more testing and, consequently, more time. Another obstacle arises in an electrical anomaly detected in Orion's emergency control systems. Uncertainty about continuous power during descent after an emergency separation raises additional safety concerns. While these technical issues do not pose imminent dangers, they underscore the importance of addressing every detail and ensuring the integrity of crewed missions. The decision to delay Artemis 2 and 3 is unsurprising in a context where safety and meticulousness are fundamental principles. NASA, with its track record of prioritizing astronaut safety, stands out for addressing potential issues before they become real threats. In this scenario, safety emerges as the central theme. The Artemis program, facing technical challenges, demonstrates NASA's dedication to safeguarding astronauts' lives. The decision to postpone missions reflects an understanding that space exploration, while inspiring, cannot compromise safety. Artemis reminds us of the complexity and delicacy of crewed space missions. Beyond calendar changes, a narrative emerges where safety is the constant guiding every decision. On the lunar horizon, the prioritization of safety stands as the compass guiding humanity's journey to new frontiers in space. Social impact of the space race. Beyond technological and scientific advancements, the space race has had a profound impact on human society. From its early days to the present, this journey to the stars has influenced diverse aspects, such as culture, politics, and the perception of the universe and our place in it. In the cultural sphere, space exploration has inspired works of art, literature, music, and film that have captured the imagination of generations. From the iconic 2001: A Space Odyssey to the surrealistic paintings of contemporary artists, the cosmos has served as an endless source of creative inspiration. Images of astronauts floating in the vacuum of space and views of Earth from orbit have left an indelible mark on the collective consciousness, expanding our understanding of the beauty and fragility of our planet. In the political realm, the space race has been a symbolic and strategic battleground among global superpowers. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union competed for supremacy in space, using space achievements as measures of national prestige and geopolitical influence. The historic moon landing in 1969 was not only a technological triumph, but also a symbol of American superiority in the space race and a symbolic blow to the Soviet communist regime. Furthermore, space exploration has spurred the development of new technologies with applications beyond the space domain. From lightweight and durable materials to satellite navigation systems, advances generated by space research have found their way into everyday life, improving the quality of life for people worldwide. Communication satellites have revolutionized how we communicate and access information, while advancements in space medicine have led to improvements in the treatment of diseases and injuries here on Earth. Lastly, the space race has fostered greater awareness of our place in the cosmos and the importance of protecting our planetary home. Images of Earth from space, with its invisible national borders and evident fragility, have inspired increased commitment to environmenta, conservation, and the fight against climate change. As we explore distant worlds and seek to colonize other planets, we also face the responsibility of preserving and protecting our only known home in the universe. The space race has left a lasting legacy on human society, shaping our culture, politics, and worldview. Beyond scientific and technological achievements, it has inspired entire generations to dream big and aspire to reach for the stars. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe.